Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another Lorcana unboxing. This is for the Azurite Sea, the Illumineer's Troves. This is a brand newest set, set number 6. So we'll pop this open. We'll see what we get. We get our storage box, we get our dividers, we get couple of things. We get 8 booster packs in here with 12 extra cards. Plus, I also have an extra 5 sets of boosters here to go over. So we'll have a bunch of boosters to go over. It's gonna be really fun. We'll see what's all in here. So we'll go ahead and crack this open so we can hear. So, of course, this is one of the first sets I just want to point out for even jumping into this too much. That is really, truly themed. All the other sets have kind of been, you know, like, this does this, and they've had new mechanics and stuff like that, but they haven't really been terribly themed. The last one, Shimmering Skies, did have the party of their luminary festivities theming. They had some stuff like a bunch of cards that themed around that, and then this one's themed around high seas and adventure, so we're getting a lot of characters that are being pirates and stuff like that. So that's really cool. So kind of neat if they sort of stick with that theme for some of the other ones too. But we'll see what happens. As you can see, we're adding some new characters. But of course, we have Tigger down there. We are adding Rescue Rangers with Gadget. Of course, we're gonna have a pirate set. You have to go back to Treasure Planet. We're also getting into we have Go-Go with Big Hero 6, and there's Baymax on the front. And then we have a Stitch Pirate, and then we have Yzma just sitting there being Yzma. All right, so let's crack this open and see what's in here. If I can get it out of the box. Alright, so to start off, we'll get our... Let's see if I can back my camera just a little bit more for everyone. We'll get our storage box, which is really cool. These are always really neat. We got a couple of different pictures on there. Bottom has like a neat, looks like the bottom of a pirate ship with all the different symbols. Then we have the top of the box. They're really cool. Again, these are very simple, very durable enough box. Has little dividers in there to help keep your sets separate. So we have our deck dividers. We'll get that in a sec. We have our counter. We have all of our packs, which I think they all either have Baymax, which is Baymax, Yzma, or Stitch on them. So we got 8 packs there. We're gonna go over and see what's all in there. Nothing else special in there, but this does hold a full set of cards easily, plus probably about 3 sets if you sleeve them, 2 if you sleeve them. We have our lore counter. We Stitch on it, so we start with 20 and we can go around. Very simple, it works for what you need it to work for. Versus putting like little tokens on the board or whatever, so it's very nice. We get some brand new deck dividers, so every one of these boxes has had deck dividers in there, or card dividers, or however you want to separate them. So here we're going to get the 6 different colors, with Jim Hawkins, Yzma, Stitch, Tigger, Baymax, and then we also get a Hercules. That's Dragon Ball Z. Same picture on the other side. So, yeah, sometimes they've been rarities, sometimes they've been color. So they kind of rotate between them, so it's just however you decide to do it. Some people want to sort their cards by rare, some want to sort them by color, some want to do both. So they just give you a new set every time. We do get some really cool looking new dice. They're dice, but they're also memory counters. So, or like hit damage counters. So these ones are really cool. They're transparency blue. Little sparkles in this kind of look like the sea or the ocean. I really like these. I think this is probably one of the more interesting things for me to buy the set, because then when I play, I have a bunch of different counters. I have like the purple ones for Ursula set, and these ones are really neat. So like every time you play with different people, you get, hey, what color counters do you want to keep track of? And then having more, just to make sure you have enough to cover everybody. So that's the basis of what's in the box. So just before I go into the packs and all, is this worth buying? Because they're about, I don't know, this is probably about, roughly retail, I think it's about $50 for a box, some dice, and that, other than the packs. So it's about, what, $6 a pack? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 6 is what? It's 36. Oh, I'm terrible at math once it comes past that. So about $48. So I mean, if you're spending about $50 to buy this, you got $48 just in packs. So you're spending about $2 to get a storage box, some little dice, and that. So is this all worth $2? Absolutely. So if you're already going to buy a bunch of booster packs at retail price, this is definitely a great way to get them. Obviously, if you go through and you buy a full booster box of 24 packs, you can usually get them a little bit cheaper. So that's probably your better way to do it. But yeah, it's definitely really neat to have. Plus, if you don't already have one of the sets, I would recommend trying to pick up at least one Illumineer Trove if you want to just store the cards. Just because there's a nice place to hold all your cards. Alright, so what do we have in here? We said, all hands on deck. With the cards in this booster, you'll expand your collection and add more power and abilities to your Disney Lorcana TCG deck. Doesn't have a rarity or anything on there, which is what I was looking for. Does it have anything else on the booster box? No. So again, we have like the big packs you can get like this in the store. And it's the same thing. We just only have a Baymax and a Chippendale. The only thing I was to mention is over 200 cards, each 12 kings, 1 foil, any rarity, 2 rares, 1 or higher, 3 commons, or uncommons, and 6 commons. But nothing that actually says how many are in the set. I think this set is the first set that, I think last set did it. Is they stopped also sorting cards alphabetically during the set, because before it'd be like yellow, alphabet A through whatever for each character, and then next color, amethyst, and then they do that, and each color would have the cards sorted by character, then by item, or song, action song together, then items, then locations. But always being alphabetical order on each one, and they stopped doing that, and the reasoning why was because foreign sets have different names. So they basically they didn't want to have to keep re-alphabetizing them every different set, and they just wanted to be able to have, so if Mickey ends up being in Amber and he's card number 5, he's card number 5 in every set, regardless, although I think like Mickey's probably Mickey in every set, but that's what that is. Alright, let's check out our first pack here. So we're going to start off, we have, of course, a little extra card here, so to check out the companion, and then we got a puzzle card. So we're going to get new puzzle cards, which is pretty cool. So this was a really big giant ship, probably a thought one, which would be really neat. I would rather get puzzle cards than like information cards, although I do wish they did, and I said this in one of the very early videos, is I wish they did more like the old Dragon Ball Z games, and they had like 4 or 5 puzzles in each pack, because when you bought a ton of packs, you're trying to get them, and they also made the puzzles more collectible, because then it might be like, oh, I'm missing like the corner of this puzzle, and I'm missing the top of this puzzle, then maybe someone else has it, and they might try and trade to get them. But if you don't care about the puzzle pieces because they're not gameplay, who cares, right? So it's kind of cool. Alright, let's hop into this. We're going to start with our first common. We have good old Rabbit from Winne the Pooh. Indignant Pirate, Dreamborn version. Be more careful. When you play this character, you may remove up to 1 damage from a chosen character. See, I told you it was dangerous out there. Nice. So, like, free damage removal for a 1-cost character is not bad at all. We got our first location right off the way. Perilous Maze, Watery Labyrinth. This is a Lorcana exclusive area. They started doing more Lorcana exclusive things rather than being tied into a specific world. Lost in the Waves. Whenever a character is challenged while here, each opponent chooses and discards a card. Ooh, that's neat. So, like, if you really need to get rid of someone, they're going to have to discard a card to do it. So you better be sure you're going to be able to take them out. That's kind of fun. Iago, the reappearing parrot. It's also Dreamborn. Guess who? When this character is banished in a challenge, return this card to your hand. You think you can get rid of me that easy? That's a terrible Iago voice. I don't remember how he sounds. That's a fun card as well. Basically, he can keep blocking and defending and you get him back. That's pretty cool. We got Mickey Mouse, Courageous Sailor. More Dreamborns. Neat. Solid Ground. When this character is at a location, he gets +2 challenge. Golly, look at this. This looked a lot easier from the ship, but I know I can make it. The crew is counting on me. Location play is always fun. Awesome. We got Bubbles here. Bubbles Cobra with some sunglasses. Spycraft. Is it exhausting in this game? I play too many different games to remember what the tapping icon. I'm saying my brain is Magic the Gathering. Draw a card and draw a card, then choose and discard a card. The coolest accessories for top agents. Alright. So drawing discard, pretty standard ability. Alright, we got another location. The Institute of Technology. Prestigious university. This is Big Hero 6 in what's the name of their place? It's a mixture between Tokyo and San Francisco. But I can't remember if it's like I can't remember how it's called. I know it's a mixture between the two names. Anywho, so this is it says welcome to the lab. Inventor characters get +1 defendable here. Nice. And push the boundaries. At the start of your turn, if you have a character here, gain a lore. Cool. So yeah, that's a benefit. I like when they have some of these locations now, and they're starting to be like, if you play a certain type of character, gain extra bonuses. Because you're already trying to make some decks themed like that. We have inventors, we have princes, princesses, kings, queens, we have knights, pirate and captain. So make some cool extra ones for some of these other characters. Alright, our first uncommon is Gale of Chippendale Rescue Rangers. I love that it's the Rescue Ranger versions too, as opposed to just being regular General Chippendale. Mischievous Ranger, nuts about pranks. When you play this character, you may put the top 3 cards of your deck into your discard pile to give a chosen character -3 challenge till the start of your next turn. Interesting. I mean, definitely hindering someone's attack is not a bad thing, because then you could definitely challenge and beat them. Not worry about them defeating you, or it might stop them from attacking you. I wonder if there's enough cards that you pull stuff out of your discard pile. Like, it's a strategy to try and put stuff into your discard pile so you can get it back out quicker. See if they have more stuff that does that. Lose the Way from Alice in Wonderland. It's the little broom dog. Exert is what they call it. Alright. Exert a chosen character. Then you may choose and discard a card. If you do, the exerted character can't ready at the start of their next turn. So this is the third card we've had now that's talked about discarding. Gales does it. Discards from your deck into your discard pile. Bubbles let you draw and then discard. This is also letting you discard. So I do wonder if there's going to be more stuff that lets you pull stuff out of your discard pile. Well, when one's lost, I suppose it's good advice to stay where you are until someone finds you. Until he starts cleaning up the trail. Alright, our other uncommon is the islands are pulled from the sea. So of course we're going to have a sea set. We have to have Moana stuff. And we have Maui here pulling the island from the sea. So what can I say except you're welcome? Alright, so you can sing for this for 3. Search your deck for a location, reveal that card and all players, and put it in your hand, and then shuffle your deck. Nice, it's a great way to just dig a location when you need it. Awesome. Our first rare is a super rare. We have Jim Hawkins from the box sets. Honorable Pirate. Dreamborn, hero, pirate, and captain. He has bodyguard. This character may enter play exerted. An opposing character who challenges one of your characters must choose one with bodyguard. If able, hire a crew. When you play a character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of pirate character cards, put them in your hand, put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. Nice. So you can find some pirates quick. Assemble a crew really fast. Then we got a legendary. Look at that. First pack, we got a legendary. Jasmine. It's like a kind of interesting foil there. Or just she's foiled? That's definitely different. Usually, it's always the backgrounds are always spoiled. And she's not really foiled. She's just textured. Interesting. Royal Commodore. Floodborn version. This is her being a pirate captain. Or not captain, that says shift 5. Rulers of the Sea. When you play this character, if you use shift a player, return all other exerted characters to their player's hands. Ooh. That's fun. Risky because you might potentially return your own characters, but you can definitely plan around that. Alright, then we got a foil of another Iago. Yep, I was gonna try and do a Iago voice, but it just, I was like in my head I can hear it. It's Gilbert Godfrey. He has kind of like that. He has that iconic voice, and I just can't pull it out right now. Alright, let's see what we got in pack numero 2. Oh, to go with our Jasmine, we'll get an Aladdin. A fearless navigator. Finding your way through the Azurite Sea takes a stout heart, plenty of courage, and more than a little luck. Naveen's ukulele from Princess and the Frog. Make it sing. Pay 1 and banish this item. Choose a character. This chosen character counts as having +3 cost to sing songs this turn. I love this instrument. I strum, everyone dances. That's cool. Like, right, and they way like at one point in each you can give someone 3 extra so they can sing. So if it's like a 1 cost character, also now they have 4 to sing. But if it's like a 6 cost, now they have up to 9. It's like however much you need to sing. Pretty cool. And that just sits out there till you're ready to use it. Michael Guiding, Playful Swordsman. So we got some more Peter Pan, which of course, again, you're doing a pirate set, you gotta have Peter Pan stuff in here. You got his map bib. Hoist the colors, prepare the fight, teddy bear at the ready. Alright, nice 1-drop. We got another rabbit. We got Yokai, Professor Callahan from Big Hero 6. You are a brilliant scientist and inventors. Think of what you could do with this little device. How you push the boundaries what is possible. So he has, that is a new type of thing. We have like the chroma coins and we have the spheres. That's a new one. I don't know. I think that's a brand new one. I don't think I've seen that one before. So interesting. We have Mullins, Seasoned Pirate. Fall in line. When you have a character named Mr. Smee and play this character, gains resist 1. Damage dealt to them is reduced by 1. Anything for you, Mr. C, except me share the plunder. Nice. Some more Hook Pirates. Prince Naveen in our uncommon slot. He's all dressed up fancy. Vigilant First Mate. He has Shift 3 and this is Floodborn version. Cool. And he has Bodyguard as well. There's no other special abilities, but it's still fun we get Shift versions. We have Myrtle Edmonds, Lilo's rival. Get out of my way before I run you over. Nice, cheaper little 1-drop. Our other uncommon is Wasabi, of course from Big Hero 6. Methodical Engineer. Blades of Fury. When you play this character, you may banish a chosen item. Each player gains 1 lore. And then Quick Reflexes. During your turn, this character gains Evasive. They can challenge characters with Evasive. Nice. Yeah, 4 cost to basically get rid of someone's item is not a bad thing. They gain a lore for it, so it's kind of neat. So you have to watch. I think it's a reasonable cost, especially because it's sometimes hard to get rid of items. Our first rare is Madam Mim, Tiny Adversary. So she's shrinking down. Is she in the Alice in Wonderland world, or did she shrink down during during the movie? Challenger +1. Will challenge this character gains 1 additional challenge. So she has 0 and then she gains 1 during the attack. And Zabarim Bim. Your other characters gain Challenger +1. Ooh, that's fun though. So that means everyone else gets 1 while attacking. Cool. Then we got another legendary here. Hercules, Baby Demigod. There's Pain and Panic as snakes. 6 cost for 6 attack. Ward. Opponents can't choose his character except the challenge. Strong like his dad. Pay 3 to deal 1 damage to a chosen character. It's a decent amount to pay, but the fact is, as long as he's out and you could consistently do extra damage, is not bad at all. And our foil is an uncommon. We have John Darling, Sophisticated Swordsman. Get ready, Michael. Here they come. Cool. And then we got another part of the puzzle. Not as cool as the one that had Stitch on it, but, you know, what do you do? Now, I haven't been looking in here, but if you look enough throughout all of the Lorcana cards, there are hidden Mickeys on a lot of the cards. Also, a lot of times there's hidden, not as quite hidden, but there are, like, they integrate the colors in there too, like the symbols on some of the stuff. I think the big one here, if I look at that, would have probably been... Nope, I was going to say Prince Naveen, but... not really. Sometimes like on their outfits and stuff, they'll have like the symbols. I just see if I noticed one right off the bat, but I'm not in this one. Double checking quick. Yeah, I don't see one right off the bat. But yeah, sometimes it's really cool. Alright, well, in the next pack here, we have a Galactic Communicator, another item. Resource allocation. Pay 1 and banish this item. Return chosen character with 2 challenge or less to their player's hand. The best way to keep in touch with those you're looking for. Ooh, this is a cool card. So lots of times you'll use it probably, ideally, be to like return one of your opponent's cards. They have something that's like cheap or has like a quick playability or something. But you can also return your other characters back to your hand, right? Pay 1, return your rabbit back to your hand if you're playing a green-yellow deck. Then you can replay them to heal someone. So that could definitely be cool. We have another Iago, another Aladdin, another ukulele. Then we have Helping Hands. We're getting some more Zootopia stuff. So look, she's collecting another one of those triangles. So those are the new ones. I think we did see one on Naveen as well. So I wonder if that's his on his chest, if that's just his royal crest, or if he has one of these new items. It looks more like a star than a triangle, but chosen character gains support during this turn. Draw a card. Whenever they quest, you may add their challenge to another character's chosen challenge this turn. When you're making the world a better place, every little thing helps. Cool. So bare minimum, this is a 1 cost to draw a card, which isn't, I guess, terrible. We have our third location. I like common locations. Galactic's Council Chamber. The Courtroom. This is Lilo and Stitch, I believe. I don't know why it's in the water, but okay. Federation Decree. Well, you have an alien or robot character here. This location can't be challenged. Nice. There's a decent number of aliens. Because we have stuff from Lilo and Stitch are aliens, and then they have Treasure Planet, so there's a decent number there. And then now Big Hero 6 is introducing a bunch of robots, so cool. First uncommon, Rescue Rangers Away. There's the entire gang. Count the number of characters you have in play. Chosen character loses challenge equal to that number until the start of your next turn. Cool. Neat way to, like, knock someone down if you have a decent number of guys. So it's going to reward you for playing small, cheap guys. We have Honey Lemon, Big Hero 6. Chemical Genius. Here's the best part. When you play this character, you may pay 2 to have each opponent choose and discard a card. You're going to love this. Nice. Getting them force your opponent to discard. It's just pay 2 to have each opponent. It's not 2 per opponent, so it's pretty cool. We have a Billy Bones, Space Sailor. Which I could just almost cut him out of his old thing and put him in a new picture. Keep it hidden. This character's banished may banish a chosen item or location. He'll be coming soon. Can't let them find this. Yeah. It's just kind of interesting because he has to be banished, so depending on when he gets banished and what's in play. But at least it's a May ability, so you're not going to ever be forced to get rid of your own stuff. We have a rare Monterey Jack, Good-Hearted Ranger. It's a 4 cost, but we got 7 willpower. There's only one thing I like more than cheese. Nothing. Him and his cheese baggish. We have a super rare with Captain Amelia, Commander of the Legacy. Treasure Planet character. Dribbling Galoots. This character can't be challenged by pirate characters. Ooh, that's fun. Everything ship-shaped. While being challenged, your other characters gain resist 1. Damage outcomes reduced by 1. That is actually pretty powerful. And to go right with that, we're going to get a foil copy of Jim Hawkins, Stubborn Cabin Boy. It says, come on, come on, come on. During your turn, whenever this card is put in your... Whenever a card is put into your inkwell, this character gains Challenger 2. Nice. So it kind of just sits out and then it gains Challenger 2. Cool. We got the third side. It's funny, we're getting them down the side there for the ship. Illustration by Grace Tran. If anyone cares. Alright, what do we got up next? We have a Basil, Hypnotized Mouse. So he was hypnotized in the last set by Jafar. So it's neat. This is a nice continuation of this. Evasive. Footprints from a large owl with droplets of water. Clearly some avian menaces cross the Azurite Sea and abscond with the crown. So we're still hunting for the Inkwell crown. We have a Sui in her element. Challenger +2. Well, Challenger +2 challenge. And I'm a water dragon. This is water. It's sort of my thing. Makes sense. We got a Boo. Bold Helmsman Rush. Port a Boo. Port to the left. A Boo the other way. That's awesome. Alright. Chief Bogo. Gazelle Fang. This is from Zootopia. We're getting more Zootopia stuff. You like Gazelle too? Well, you have a character named Gazelle in play. This character gains 6. Singer 6. Interesting. So, like, by himself, he's decent. 4 for 4. Yeah, to get her in there now, so now he can sing a bunch. We have a robot with Ben. Let's see. It says, eccentric robot. Support one of those character quests. You may add their challenge to another support character's turn. So great. So yeah, so he wants to quest, but he helps out everyone else. King Hubert, Philip's father from Sword in the Stone. No, not Sword in the Stone. Sleeping Beauty. I told you we'd find the island eventually. Excellent navigating. Yes, I'm quite proud. Now a toast to our success. Interesting way to include him into the game. Our uncommon is the Walrus. Again, one of the interesting times they decided to bring back Alice in Wonderland on a sea set. Like, when we haven't really seen too much of them since, like, set 1. Other than, like, the Queen here and there. So, Greedy Gourmand. With the Walrus finished off the lot, down to the final boat. Final bite. Blech. Alright. We got a new Vanellope Von Schweetz. She started in the last set, of course, from Wreck-It Ralph. Gutsy Go-Getter. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. At the start of your turn, if this character is at a location, draw a card and gain 1 lore. Almost got it. Nice. So pretty cool there. Mr. Smee, Steadfast Meat. Good catch. During your turn, this character gains evasive. Can challenge her. Captain Hook, I'd like a word with you. I'd like a word with you. Alright. Then we have our first rare. We have Pete, Freebooter. He's a villain. He's got a peg leg. I like it. Pete was always looking for trouble. Now he was finally getting paid for it. Ha. I really wonder, like, now that we got Rescue Rangers, I wonder if we'll ever get Goof Troop, like, mixed in there. That'd be kind of a fun thing. Like, Goof Troop / a Goofy movie. Because it'd be cool to get some of those characters, but I also have Pete, where maybe he's technically not a villain. Alright, Go Tamagos. We've gotten 3 of the 5 Big Hero 6. Well, 6 if we count Baymax, of course. So we got 3 of the 6. Guardian Dynamo. Evasive and Stop Whining. Woman Up. When you play this character, you may pay 2 to gain lore equal to the damage on a chosen opposing character. Interesting. So that's pretty cool. What did... Yeah, so they have pay 2. Honey Lemon also pays 2 to do stuff. Make your opponent discard a card. This will help if they're getting damaged. Where was our blue card? Just discard of stuff. Okay, so I think they kind of combo together. Yeah, it's kind of neat. You can get some lore back for doing damage to a character. And then our foil is a common. Rue, the Littlest Pirate. I'm a pirate too. When you play this character, you may give a chosen character -2 challenge till the starting of turn. Look at all my ships, mama. We're going to the Azurite Sea. That's fun. And then we get the next one. We are going in an L shape around the map. Alright, we got another pack. We got Fred, another one of our Big Hero 6. Mascot by day, so 1 cost per 1. How cool is that? One of those characters challenged game killer. But by night, I'm also a school mascot. So it's fun. It's a cheap way to get him in there. The Carpenter. Opposite of the Walrus here. Dinner Companion. I'll get you. When this character is banished, major a chosen character. The Carpenter's stomach growled as he clenched his hammer tight. And then finishes up with, well, the Walrus finished off the lot, down to the final bite. So they're opposite pictures. He's eating all the food. He's breaking them open with his hammer. The Walrus is eating all of them. It's just kind of cool. Spanish, you may exert a chosen character. Thievery. Oh, boo, quit stealing stuff. The chosen opponent loses 1 lore, gain 1 lore. Hey, that's for 1, that's not too bad. Apple, Gem, Magic Lamp. Boo's not picky as long as there's something worth stealing. We got another common. We got almost 1 for every color so far. 100 Acre Island. Pooh's Home. Friends forever. During the opponent's turn, whenever character is banished will here gain a lore. Yeah, just kind of drop your guys on there, and then if they do end up getting defeated, you at least gain some lore out of it. We got another Rescue Ranger, Gadget Hack Wrench, Creative Thinker. She's also an inventor as well. It says Brainstorm. Whenever you play an item, this character gains +1 lore this turn. Golly, a perfect wingnut. There's about 1 million uses for that. Nice. So yeah, that's pretty cool. She gets an extra lore every time you play an item. It's not all the time, but decent enough. Then we have Sunglasses again. We have Hiro Hamada. Robotics Prodigy, our other Big Hero 6 members. So now we just have to get Baymax. Sweet Tech. Exert and pay to search your deck for an item card or a robot character and reveal it to all players. Shuffle your deck and put that on top of your deck. Just to work really well with like Gadget there. Couple more tweaks and I've just about got it. We got a Scrump, who's just an item. I made her. Exert one of your characters. Chosen character gets -2 challenge to start your next turn. Her head is too big, so I pretend a bug laid eggs in her ears. Interesting. That's nice though, right? Like item card that can sit out and makes use of all your characters, right? So you can have one of your characters exert it. It's also interesting because it doesn't say that you have to exert this or you can only do it once per turn. So there's no reason why you couldn't exert someone all the way down to 0. Like you have 3 characters out, exert, knock a guy from 6 down to 0 or less, and then now you can challenge him without being attacked at all. It's pretty cool. We have a Prince Philip in our last uncommon slot. I love the shade of green on there to represent he's a green character, but they wanted to keep him with his red cape. Royal Explorer, Ward. A clear head and a calm hand will see you through uncharted waters. Our first rare is Kashida Hamada, so Hero's brother, a gifted roboticist. Someone has to help. During an opponent's turn when this character is banished, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down, then put this card into your inkwell face down. Interesting. So we have some bunch of guys that get bonuses for being banished. And it gets you 2 extra inkwell. Nice. This is not too bad. His work lives on. And there are other rares. We have a Rafiki. Ethereal Guide. Floodborn. Yeah, he's pretty crazy looking. And he's a sorcerer. Shift 7. Astral Attunement. During your turn, whenever a card is played in your inkwell, you may draw a card. Look at that, though. He costs 9, which is crazy already. He has 6 and 6, and he's shifting under 7, but he has 4 lore. And it says, during your turn, whenever a card is played in your inkwell, you may draw a card. So now if you're playing blue as well, now play this, get him banished. Now he's going to drop one there, and he's going to drop another one there, so you get 2 extra cards of it. So that's pretty cool. For another sorcerer, we have Madame Odie, Solitary Sage from Princess and the Frog. I should say Princess and the Peach. I've got to do everything around here. Whenever you play a song, you may move up to 2 damage counters from a chosen character to an opposing character. Nice, so a heal ability. Awesome. Then we got our 5th puzzle piece, which continues around the outside of the border. That's just so weird that we're getting them like that. Of course, that means we only have 8 packs in this set, so if it continues that way, we'll get everything but the center card. So we'll see what happens, I guess. Alright, pack number 6. Yeah. We have Stitch, Little Trickster. There he is. A sword, a ice cream cone, Scrump, and a gun. Need a hand. Pay 1. This character gets +1 challenge this turn. Always ready in emergency, usually because you caused it. Ha. It's funny. We have a Tinkerbell, Fast Flyer, who just has evasive. She zips through the waves without a drop of water touching her. Another Mickey Mouse. Mr. Litwack, arcade owner from Wreck-It Ralph. The gang's all here. Once during your turn, whenever you play another character, you may ready this character. He can't quest or challenge for the rest of this turn. Interesting. But I'll keep him. That'll prevent him from being challenged himself. So, right, he can basically challenge or quest, and then someone can play something and come back. Cool. Sail the Azurite Sea. This turn, you may put an additional card from your hand into your inkwell face down, draw a card. You need a good plan, even better luck to make it across these treacherous waters. Nice, so blue's ramping, like always. There's Hercules, unwavering demigod. Oh, I was just seeing if he has his dream board. It's an interesting looking outfit. Not like super over flaring or anything. Challenger +2, and then that mage wasn't so bad. Let's see what this island has in store for us. Ooh, so did he go through the watery maze that we got right away? So he just went through the perilous maze. Referencing that. I mean, also assume it could just be the labyrinth as well. Our first uncommon is another yokai, but we have Enigmatic Inventor. Time to upgrade. Whenever this character quests, you return one of your items to your hand to pay 2 less for the next item you play this turn. Ooh, that could be fun. Bouncing your items back and forth to keep getting to play them for cheaper. And then you have some guys that have abilities when items come into play and stuff like that. That could be really cool. From Winne the Pooh, we have Golfer, Ship's Carpenter. I don't think popping up through the bottom of the ship is really good to be trying to fix it. I keep fixing the same dang hole. I should stop charging overtime plus 10%. It's funny because he keeps making the holes. Awesome. Peter Pan, Shadow Catcher, is stitching his shadow back to himself. Gotcha. During your turn, whenever a card is put into your inkwell, exert chosen character. You're not getting away from me this time. To go with our sunglasses, we got a rare Cobra Bubbles, former CIA, who just has Bodyguard. Think about what's best. Pay 2, draw a card, then choose and discard cards. So he gets his sunglass ability. Does it cost the same as sunglasses? I think sunglasses cost... Yes, the sunglasses cost 4. Where this only costs 2. But the thing is, once you have that in play, you can exert and do it all the time. To help you find items and whatever else you need. We have a super rare Sui Uniting Dragon. Trust builds trust. Remember this character quest where the top card of your deck. If it is a dragon character, put it into your hand and repeat its effect. Otherwise, put it on either the top or bottom of your deck. Interesting. So if you have a lot of dragons, there aren't many dragons. There's this one. There's a couple. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones. There's Maleficent. There's not a bunch of dragons though yet. So maybe there'll be more. Our foil is another super rare, which is really cool. Gadget Hack Wrench, Brillium Botsun, Shift 4. Her Floodborn. She has a really neat looking costume for Floodborn. All dressed up in several overalls. Mechanically Savvy. We have 3 or more items in play. You can pay 1 less to play Inventor characters. Nice. So they kind of work together. Get some more Inventors out. Interesting. And you can also utilize our other guy we just saw. Wherever he was. Our yokai. Is he in here? Yeah. Question: return one of your items. You could return like a 1-cost item to make a 3-cost or a 4-cost item cheaper. So you could play that, play the 1, keep returning the 1 back to your hand, and that'll help you get more items out quicker. All right, our thing. We actually got the center cards with Jim Hawkins there. So let's see who else is on here. We have Stitch on the one side. We have Jim in the middle. See who else is on this ship. Have the entire other side to look forward to. Alright. We have a duplicate 100 Acre Island. Galactic Communicator. Another Carpenter. A new Racer. Adorably's Winter Pop. Ice Rocket Racer. Fun like red, white, and blue car. Keep driving. This character has damage. It's +1 lore. It'll take more than that to knock me out of the race. Oh, we got John Silver, Ship's Cook. Very early version of him. He also has the most keywords. He's the only guy that has that many. Storyboard, villain, alien, pirate, and captain. Hunk of hardware. When you play this character, chosen character can't challenge during their next turn. At the end of the day, it's the simplest tools that come through for you in a pinch. Got another Ben, another Vanellope. We got Pluto Guard Dog, who's bodyguard and good boy. Well, his character has no damage, it's +4 challenge. Ooh. To start off, is going to be pretty powerful. Our last uncommon is March Hare, Absurd Host. Rush, his character can challenge the target and play. Clear the table, don't mind if I do. He's jumping right away and attack. Our first rare is Goofy, the Flying Goof. Rush and evasive. Hold on, these are hot. Cool. Nice, decent, straightforward character. Our other rare is Harem Flavorsham, Intrigued Inventor. She's got the little bobble, which is, I believe, is what Jim has in his hand there, possibly. He'll find a way to make anything mouse-sized. So true cost is 3 lore. And then our uncommon foil is Hot Potato. Choose one, deal 2 damage to chosen character or banish chosen item. This is not going to end well. Nice. Damage your item, that's pretty cool. Alright, we got the top corner, and what we have is one of our Lorcana only characters. Who has, like, the guitar. I don't remember if this was one that was showing in Ursula's Return or not. I'll have to take a look at that. We got one more pack. We're going to do this, and then we'll do all the other booster packs in a separate videos. This one's getting a little bit long. Alright, so we have Chief Bogo, Fred, Mad Hatter's Teapot. No room, no room. Exert and pay 1. Each opponent puts the top card of their deck into their discard. My goodness, the tea missed the cup. No, my dear. The cup missed the tea. That's funny. Michael, darling. I'm still here. Singing a song for Treasure Planet. Sing for 3 or more. Chosen character gains resist 2 to the start of the next turn and draw a card. I like drawing cards. It's really fun. Gadget. We have some microbots. We have some new items to play with all our new blue item-esque cards. Limitless applications. You have any number of the cards named microbots in your deck. So it's kind of work like the Dalmatians, except they're items. Inspired Pack. When you play this item, chosen character gets -1 challenge for each item named microbots you have in play. So here we want Yokai, right? He can return a card to his hand, pick this back up, and you can play another one for 2 less. So if you have microbots, basically you can return 1 microbots to play another microbots for free, right? And then now you can play that one for 2. And then next turn you can return 1 back to your hand to play another one. So you can basically play 2 every turn for 2 costs. And they're just going to make characters weaker and weaker. This is when you play this item, so that's also a good reason to keep returning it. You can return it, and then now you can play one of them for free, and kind of keep cycling them out that way. Our uncommon, we have Kakamora Boarding Party from Moana. Rush. Do you think they saw us? They saw us. Oh, we got a Lion King. Unfortunate situation. Each opponent chooses one of their characters and deals 4 damage to them. I love cards like this. I love forcing my opponent to decide. Instead of me being like, oh, I'm going to deal 4 damage to that guy. And you're like, just, okay, I'll have to take it. I like making my opponent have to decide, like, it's the same, like forcing my opponent to discard or forcing them to, like, sacrifice a character. Because it makes them have to decide what they think is worth it versus letting me do it. Our first rare is Stitch, Alien Buccaneer. Alien Pirate Scrump on the top. He has Shift 3, Floodborn, of course. Hero, Alien Pirate. Ready for action. When you play this character, if you use Shift to play him, you may put an action card and your discard on top of your deck. So this could be, hey, we were kind of looking for reasons to discard. This would definitely be a good reason for that. We have another Captain Amelia. Our common is a Chip, Friend Indeed. Dale's Partner. When you play this character, chosen character gets +1 lore till the turn. Interesting that didn't make you have to have Dale in. Come on, Dale, this is no time for hanging around. And then our last one is the extra card there we've seen. Alright, so that is what we have for First bunch of stuff for Lorcana, Azurite Sea. So the Illumineer's Trove, yeah, if you're going to pick up a bunch of packs anyhow, it's a great thing to get. You have a place to store them unless you have binders or stuff. Even if you have binders, it's a great place to either store your decks or store extra cards that aren't your binders. They'll fit sleeve cards. The little dice are always awesome. Definitely cool to pick all these up. So come back, check out video, we'll call it part 2, where I go over the last 5 booster packs. It'll be a little bit quicker pack, but this video's already gone long enough. See you guys later. Bye.